Yo, what is up guys? It is Bumfries, back with episode 22 of our Reddit series. This one's some more Choosing Beggars, and I have a feeling you're gonna love this one. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Now all you need to do is sit back, relax, and laugh at some Choosing Beggars. Don't worry, I don't want it anymore. I was going to give it to my dying brother, but due to your attitude, I guess he's not gonna get his last wish. Like, yeah, it's peak that your brother's dying, but I need cash, you know? The world doesn't revolve around you, hun. Child killer. If you haven't seen the original post, just for some context around this, the person was selling a sweater. And now that you know that, this is all so much worse. I know if this was me and my brother was at the point of having a last wish, I would pay anything in the world to get him this sweater. There is no way that I'll be begging for a free sweater because it's someone's last wish. Sadly though, there are some really compassionate people out there that would fall for this crap. But hey, at least we're starting episode 22 with the lowest of the low. It can only go up from here, right? As a working class mother with 5 kids, I have to conserve every dollar that I have to support them and pay for their $1,000 private school. Buying coffee from this place is a ripoff. In fact, all of San Francisco is a goddamn ripoff. So anyways, I asked the barista for an extra shot on the house, you know, just to help a bit. And what does he say? Sorry, can't do that. You have to pay for it. Who in God's great name does not want to help a working class mother with 2 jobs, living in this godforsaken crap hole of a city with $2 worth of free shots? I just wanted you to know that you could have made my day, but instead you decided to ruin it. What would your mother think of you? P.S. You know who you are. What gets me is that she's trying to conserve every dollar, yet she's at some expensive coffee place in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure if you're in such a tough financial situation, you'd find alternative places to get a coffee, like, you know, your own house. Please help free my boyfriend. Please help me free my boyfriend from Wayne County Jail. I need to raise $5,000 for his release. He didn't do nothing wrong. We have 3 kids and just moved here from Atlanta. We're staying with my mum until we get on our feet. So we needed to get some money for food, cigs, and stuff for the kids. So like anyone would, my boyfriend borrowed my mum's boyfriend's gun and went down to the Quick Stop convenience store and asked them if they could give him some money. He wasn't robbing them. He just wanted to know if they would give him some or not. He wasn't mean about it, but cops showed up and they arrested him unfairly. Now they are charging him with armed robbery, but he didn't rob no one. All he did was show them the gun, which didn't even have 1 bullet in it, and ask them for money. Please, if you know anyone who can help free my boyfriend, we're desperate. You know, while reading this out, I think I came up with the title for this video. Episode 22, Armed Begging. But for real, if this ain't straight up armed robbery, I don't know what is. This is probably a joke, but if not, this was way too funny not to include. Okay, being serious here. Looking to hire someone to do the laundry, grocery shopping, and drive me around. I guess kind of like a butler. The pay is my awesome company. No cash. It could be a tax write-off as a volunteer service. Donation of time. I do cook, so I could provide a meal or 2. But if I cook, you make the kids clean it. Always accepting applications. References are a must. Only serious applicants apply. I think we could simplify this one pretty easy. Okay, being serious here. Looking for a servant and I will not compensate you in any way. Thanks. Also pretty sure this dude doesn't know how tax deductions work, but that's none of my business. Hey, you said you're selling your laptop because you don't need it anymore? Is that true? Yeah, that's true. Are you interested? Yes, I really need a laptop for school. I'm gonna graduate real soon and start in college, and I need a computer. That's great. Fair warning, it's fairly old. I brought it new in 2014 and have been using it for penetration testing and cybersecurity classes this year. I updated the RAM recently and it runs fast despite its age. I'm asking for $50. What kind of computer is it? It's a 15.6-inch Toshiba. Get lost? $50 for a 5-year-old Toshiba? I can get a better price than that. Do $15. Nope, the price is firm. The RAM cards themselves are worth more than $50. Bro, I need it for school. Can you do 20? Tell you what, bro, I'll sell it to you without the RAM cards for $20. Duck off, lol. Pleasure doing business with you. Honestly, a $50 laptop, despite it being a Toshiba or whatever it is a pretty good deal. If you're only going to use it for school and to write assignments and maybe do some research on Google, you're getting a steal at that price. That's why I never understood these Choosing Beggars. I buy things online a lot and sometimes I'll try and get things for cheaper, but I'll never lowball somebody, because if you're in that situation, you wouldn't appreciate if somebody lowballed you. Is anyone a gas registered engineer? Need a gas cooker installed in a new house. Must be registered and be able to provide proof of installation. No silly 50-60 pound quotes please. looking for 20-30 pounds. Thanks. The 4 laughing reacts on this post are exactly what you deserve. These people didn't pay to go to trade school to install your oven for 20 to 30 pounds. Recently, I dropped my phone in the toilet and I no longer have one. I can't contact anyone. I take this city bus home from school, and if I don't have my phone, I might get kidnapped if I don't have a cellular device to call 911 or my parents. I spend about 2 hours every day on that bus and I want to be able to feel safe. If you have the time, please help me out. Thank you for your time. There's no city buses going from your school to your house. Also, how would it be 2 hours long? Go and buy a $50 Walmart phone if you're really concerned about your safety, instead of trying to trick all of your 12-year-old fans into buying you an iPhone X. Imagine having a degree of internet fame or popularity or whatever you want to call it, and then trying to exploit those fans of yours into buying you something. On a completely unrelated note, I'm looking at buying my first home. GoFundMe is in the description. Please donate as much as you can. Like 50,000, 100,000 would be great. And for anyone that just looked in the description, there is no GoFundMe link. I would never ask people to do that, just like any normal person, but apparently not this one. Okay, so you said you wanted an intro for your channel? So mate, I was hoping with your amazing editing ability, you could make me an intro for my YouTube channel. Yeah, usually I charge $10. Would that be a problem? Yes, cause I have no money. Well, no intro for you. Come on, please. I'll pay you back, I promise. I'll give you a shout out. I don't need or want exposure. Then I'll pay double next time I see you. How do I know that? Cause I have the money here. You already owe me money. Tons of others have willingly paid. Yeah, in my bank account, and I forgot the PIN. I only have $1 in cash. On the bright side, at least this Choosing Beggar was creative. I've never seen someone say they couldn't pay because they forgot the PIN to their bank account, so props to him. Oi, how much for the Mew? I have prints on my site, you can check it out here. Come on man, what do I look like? A guy who buys prints? I want the original. Name your price. To be fair, I never thought about selling the original. What were you thinking? Of course, you gotta sell it, man. I'll give you $15 for it. Can you ship it to the UK? Lol, that's what I sell the prints for. But I could ship it to the UK, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, prints and originals are like the same. If you sell me the original, you can just make more prints from other prints. I generally sell my original canvas work for $100 to $150. I'd probably sell this on the higher end of the spectrum, given how many offers I've had thus far. I know it's more than $15. Sorry, dude. You're just terrible at negotiating, aren't you? Well, I'll make it easier for you. $25, plus I'll recommend you to some really important people. I appreciate the offer, but the equipment, shipping, and time spent on it alone are worth more than $25. Sorry, man. Lol, alright. You just lost a loyal customer. This is one loyal customer I'd be willing to lose. You'd make more money from one unloyal customer than you'd make from him buying 10 different canvases from you. Just another example of people who think exposure equals dollars. Next time I go to buy myself dinner, I'm just going to ask what the conversion rate from dollars to exposure is. Would anyone like to take my current work experience and turn it into a resume for a completely different job field? Because I don't want to do it and really need some help. P.S. I might pay you if it's good, but no guarantees. If this was me, I would absolutely take her up on the offer and put the biggest watermark bang in the middle of the page so that this was completely unusable unless she paid me. You're going to try and cheap out on any kind of services, whether that be art or resume writing, whatever you're looking for, then you deserve this. Alright everyone, that is that for today's episode of Choosing Beggars. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. You may have noticed a lot of nice girls, entitled parents, and choosing beggars lately. I'm thinking about doing those twice a week on fixed days and leaving one day a week open to a viewer request. Everyone seems to love these subreddits in particular, so while you guys are enjoying those, I'm going to keep pushing those ones out. See you all tomorrow for some entitled parents.